Yo, what up? Just setting things up real quick. Just setting up the filming session. I couldn't remember when I put my phone on, so we're going with this. This is. Let me try to adjust it so you can get a better angle. This is filming on Sullust, part 2. So basically, this is what I like to call wrapping day. Wrapping day is when I'm filming the last scene, and basically it's like I'm wrapping up a filming session. So this should be the last day of filming for a Sullust episode that I have. Technically it's a couple scenes, but it's all right. We good? Trying to just make sure you get the best. So this is the waxer video. Yep. And like always, just it's a Q&A while filming. Yep. Just going live. Going on with the chat. You actually gotta move this wall for the first shot. So what I do for filming, I actually build like several different walls here, just like plain walls. And as you can see where these pieces are, these are actually just connecting straight walls, so I can easily just take them on and off. Pretty sure a lot of you guys do the same thing, but if you don't, that's just how I roll. I'm noticing that this is gonna block a lot of it, but that's okay, because it'll be worth it for the video. How's it going? It's going good. Yep, we're just filming Waxer's Mission, the last scene. We got Boyle and we got Waxer. Both are, well, I guess you could see with all the battle droids. I think you can make an educated guess on what's about to happen. This droid needs to be a little like there. Got a lot of colorful battle droids here for this one. And I realize I don't need that right now. So, not going to see much as of right now, especially with the camera, because of the filming. Setting camera to manual mode. Daylight. In focus. Yeah, just ask some questions while I'm filming, because this will serve as a Q&A. Hello there, Starbrick. Just filming a bit of battle droid dialogue right now. Battle droids, good old clinkers. Anyone in the chat animate? Starbrick does. Just going live while during the filming session. That's usually me on the weekends. Did you ever go to Brick World? I have never been to Brick World, no. I would like to go one time. I don't know when I'll go to Brick World, but maybe I'll go. Who knows? when people will actually see my face for the first time if I go to Brick World. Actually, I'm going to delete that shot. I moved the wrong battle droid. I'm surprised how many people like are there for most of my have been here for all three of my streams and have been there for like the dirt for practically most of the time. Where did you get the Battle Droid Commander? It's really just a normal Battle Droid with a yellow torso. I got this trading with my friend. My friend had this torso, and so I traded. Some piece of dirt got on this. It's okay, though. Yeah, it's just a battle droid with a yellow torso. I'll show you when I'm done filming with the shot real quick. Basically, the clones have to do something in the command center, but obviously they're gonna have to take out all these droids. Yep. I guess everyone asked their questions in the last two streams, because some speak Q&A, but well, actually, yeah, the battle droid. Yeah. Hello, Nico. Yes. The streams help me keep me motivated while animating because it's something that's fun, look forward to, and I also make progress. I need to make a lot of progress in editing because the Coruscant Guard Part 4 is almost done with being edited. For those who don't know, the Coruscant Guard Part 3 is actually split into two parts. So the first half is being released tomorrow morning, and the second half will be in like 2 weeks. Do I speak any other languages? I have attempted both Chinese and Spanish. Neither one went well with just learning. Didn't really have, I don't know, it just wasn't a thing for me. I'm taking ASL probably like starting next semester. So this time it'll be with the hands. Are you making a stop motion? No. No, I'm not making a stop motion. I'm just moving characters around. Yes, I am actually making a stop motion. I'm only making a stop motion when I'm on streams. I mean, I'm only streaming when I'm making a stop motion. Okay, I finished with this shot. So basically, this is the Battle Droid Commander. It basically a standard Battle Droid with a yellow torso. That's basically how it is. Alright, now we're gonna do the shot of Waxer and Boyle entering through the door. Just gonna bring the camera back here. Actually, I might have to move the, actually, do this. Because this, moving a lot of stuff around. Hard to do it with like a second camera in the way. Just see my giant hand. I have the stream open up on my computer, so I also know what's going on. Gonna move the camera in a bit more. Slide the camera in. In your opinion, what's the hardest thing to animate in stop motion? Oh, that's a good question. I don't really know. Lightsaber fights are always hard. Using like characters with I think using characters with like a weak leg hip connection while trying to move a like strong head or arm connection, where like whenever one connection's weak on a figure and then the other one's like super strong, and you end up moving it overall, just that's hard if you get what I'm saying. Like if you have a very weak leg connection, or the legs just move around super easily and the arms are the complete opposite. I think also for an iPad, it's getting the right angle, which is actually why I'm swapping to a phone soon, because of why are you sad right now? You can't really see much. I don't know what I was doing with my phone the first time I was streaming on this on YouTube. Dog died. Oh dang. Sorry about that. Just don't turn into John Wick, will ya? They were off camera. We're going to move some of the battle droids. Do this here. We're going to move some of the battle droids at this angle. I put in a lot of droids, so a lot of droids are going to have to fall. The others are one of the hardest ways to like constantly moving. It can be difficult to make a mistake. That is true. That is most certainly true. Ah, yes, I remember what I'm doing now. Getting the practical effects parts for my battle droids. There's one, and there's two. I lost two. Got it back. Dog's name was Richard. He lived a good life. I hope he did. I am very sorry for your loss. Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot. Why do I do this sometimes? Sometimes I forget to take the blaster bolt to like align it first, then go with then remove it. Yep, for those who are new, just a screen. Can't wait for Course on Guard Part 3. Yep, that is coming out tomorrow, 9 a.m. EST. On Saturday morning. The Gunslinger. After being delayed for like... I started that thing like January, and I did not finish that thing until like until like a week ago. Not even a week ago. I finished it. I like got back to editing it, and then I was like, you know what? Like, I just saw that it was like almost done. So I was like, you know what? Why not go back to it? And I finished it. Boy, did that final battle scene take like a while. The final battle scene is actually like basically all of part 4. So it's just battle upon battle upon battle. Looks cool. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, the Waxer animation is one of the last animations that are going to be filmed on iPad. Basically, Waxer's Mission, Course on Guard Part 4, and the Wolfpacks Part 1 and 2 are going to be filmed. Actually, I might film Wolfpack Part 2 on phone, because it'll be better. But those are like the last animations that are going to be on iPad. Everything will be edited on iPad still. It's just I'm swapping to the phone because it's got a much better camera. You wish you could build like me. Buddy, I'm just building a big gray wall with a dark gray line in it. Not much skill in building a wall like this. It's called Waxer's Mission, but will we see Boyle? Yes. Boyle has like pretty much the same amount of screen time as Waxer. It's like, I just call it Waxer's Mission, and I give Waxer most of the lines just because Waxer kind of doesn't have a lot of Phase 2 appearances in the actual Clone Wars show because of an unfortunate event. So, I made this like his dedicated episode. Boyle will have several other chances to be like the main character. So, yeah. Why is Saber movie effects buns now? What do you mean by buns? Like, is it bad or something, or is it good? Because I don't use it just because I like brick effects just to let kids be a bit more imaginative and also just give people an idea that like they can use it with just brick. I might end up getting like a multicolor flashlight just to make the effects look better and more colored. I like what Toaster did with him though, yeah. Boyle kind of disappeared from Clone Wars like what Toaster did. Yeah, I do love what Toaster did with Boyle, and that was probably the reason why I got the Boyle helmet from Clone Army Customs, because it's like an easy thing to do. I mean, it was actually cheaper for GCC, but I think the GCC helmet was like out of stock. Also, I was just getting Clone Army Customs parts from that website anyway, so it was gonna be cheaper. I accidentally hit the Super Battle Droid, so like I'm trying to get it back in position. Tips on set build design and equipment. I would recommend filming on phone just because it's got a much clearer camera. And it's pretty easy to just brick build your own camera stand. The stand that I'm using to hold the phone right now for the live stream is actually a brick build camera. So, yeah. For lights, I use newer LED lights, NEEWER. I have 3 gray base plates and all that. I already care if I told you this, but I got 2 Lego sets. What 2 Lego sets? What 2 Lego sets did you get? What sets did you get? Everything's just quiet. Clankers. Indeed. Many clankers. Many clankers indeed. About to be scrapped by the 2 best clones in the 212th. Besides Cody. Can I ask a question? Yes, this stream is for Q&As and all that. You can ask a question. You can ask any reasonable question. This is the time to ask questions. I don't like these clankers. Yes. What episode from the Clone Wars is your favorite? Ooh, that's tricky. I like... Not gonna lie, I do like, Innocence of Ryloth, if you couldn't tell. Filming with Wax and Boyle. I also do like, Supply Lines with Captain Keeley. And, the first episode of Season 6 with Commander Doom's Legion. Those are all really good episodes in my opinion. How do you remain consistent in making stop motion? A lot of fellow animators I know have gotten burned out, and only a few still make stop motions. It really depends on the way you could see stop motion. The way I see it is like, I'm treating this as like a bit more of a career. So like, this is what I do for fun, but also how to like, make a bit of revenue. But also like, something that I do is, when I have a tendency of starting projects and basically just starting those projects or pausing a project and working on another to keep me from burning out is what I do. Ooh, hang on. Missed something here. It needs to be a bit this way. I think just enjoying creating whatever I want. Also, me continuing to do content. See, here's the thing. I buy Lego sets for stop motion, and me constantly making videos is just a way to make a valid purchase whenever it comes to making Lego stop motions. Like, continuing stop motions is what keeps me, like, buying Lego sets and all that. Got 501st Lego set and Captain Rex Lego set. Nice. Well, no. No. Remove. This message has been removed. Why in the world would you ask that? I am a kid's content creator. Why would you ask such an adult question? Who had the saddest death in Clone Wars? Waxer. Bro got killed by his own brothers. Bro was being a good soldier. Died at the hands of his own brothers. You should get a mic. I do. I should get a mic. My microphone for my phone is actually a lot better, so I'm gonna start doing recordings on my phone, just because it's a lot better. I think Fives' death was rage bait at the fandom, to be honest. Oh, Fives' death was sad. Well, actually, it was been more infuriating than sad. Tech was great. I mean, Tech's death was actually sad, and they didn't bring him back yet, so I hope they never do bring him back, just because it would just help with the plot and give the plot meaning. Somehow Tech returned, I would just flip my chair. I'm here now. Hi. Hello there. I think Heavy's death was the most important for campaign. Yeah, I can see your point there. I think Waxer's death was also pretty important, just because they found out that they were being betrayed. They were like, oh, we got wrecked. 501st was like, get wrecked, and then they realized they had been wrecked. That or Hard Case. Hard Case was okay, yeah. Pretty much all of the clone deaths had at least some significance in terms of the war, except unfortunately Fives. Fives died because of a conspiracy theory that was true. Okay, I am going to take a... I will be back in like 5 minutes. I'm just going to leave the stream running. Chats can go on. I will be back in about 5 minutes. Give me a sec. Love your videos, man. Thank you. I will be right back. Wish I had a pilot battle droid. I got those from friends. Okay, I'm back. I'm back from my question. Do you like 501st or 212 Legion? Uh, both are good. I prefer the 212 in many ways, so I'm just gonna say that. 212. NTT is good, but the turbo tank is very unsturdy. Uh, both are ridiculously overpriced, what I, uh, which is why I'm not getting on this yet. How long have you collected? 2012, I think, was the first year I got a set. 2012 is when I had been collecting. Yeah, I had just missed, like, the golden Clone Wars era. Sets had retired. Started retiring then from that. So 2012 was my year of collecting. What did I just press? No, that's not what I want. I pressed a button, and something happened. Don't press random buttons, kids. Both figuratively and literally. Who knows? You could be starting a nuclear war. You know, I'm just gonna redo this shot because I don't like where this battle droid is standing. It should be a little bit back. Who's better, Commander Thorn or Commander Grease? I gotta give it a Thorn. At least he didn't have an atrocious haircut. Grease haircut was horrible. Well, that was my first set. The 2012 Droid Escape Pod with the 2 Sand Troopers, C-3PO, and R2-D2. That was my first ever Lego set from Star Wars. My first ever Lego set was a Creator 3-in-1 with like a little pirate and a squid. And a boat. Did you know that it's almost impossible to collect Lego in Brazil? Cheapest ones are sometimes... Oh, hey, that's a lot. What is best? Yeah. You got 7 subs. You really inspire. Thank you very much. It's always great to be an inspiration for others. Okay, let's just... Yeah, okay. No, why? Just lean forward. Nope, still no. Go. Do you think you'll ever quit collecting YouTube? Lego. Yeah, probably will. There's like a point in life where I'll have to choose one thing over another, and eventually I'll have to choose something over YouTube. But I don't think that'll be for another couple of years, so my goal is to finish the timeline. Granted, I keep adding to the timeline. Oh. How long did it take you to build this? This took like 30 minutes to prep. Actually, no, like an hour in terms of the walls, droids, and everything. Only about an hour. Indoor scenes are pretty easy to make just because it doesn't require much detail. The outside of this base took me like about 2 hours. Back in my day, battle packs did not cost $45. Yeah, for real. Back when I started collecting, they cost like 12. Or like 12. I don't know why they went from, how did we go from 15 to 45 in 9 years? No, like 5 years. Last ever $15 battle pack was the Sith Trooper and 2020 Mandalorian battle pack. Those things were like the last army building price battle packs. Yeah, I still did plan on getting the 327th battle pack. It'll just be a little while longer, just because I'm not willing to pay $45. That is an absurd price. Yeah. I do plan on making a 327th video, probably like a 327 trilogy. Do you prefer Delta Squad or the Bad Batch? Bad Batch have a lot more. They're a lot more unique and in a lot more ways relatable. Definitely Bad Batch. Do you like Commander Fox, or do you hate him? Um. I like having neutral tone because, like, basically, he's just a pawn, similar to like everyone else. Like, he's practically like Dooku, where he's just a pawn in Sidious's game, just to keep everything secret and uh, keep his plans from being revealed. But unlike, I mean, Dooku technically wasn't fully aware of the entire situation, but he also, but like Dooku also was, but like Fox wasn't aware of everything going on. You're a new subscriber. Wait, I'm in your live stream. I can't believe it. Yippee! Do you like the Night Trooper battle pack? Besides its price, it's pretty good. It should be like $15 for what they're charging, because there's like absolutely no new molds. Battle pack should be back to like $15, or at least 20. But like, nope, they went to like 23 because the tariffs. The tariffs do not affect it that much. At this point, like, it's just being greedy. I might get one. I'll probably get one Nitro battle pack. This is like one of those times where I break my tradition in getting like 2 of every battle pack. But I'll get one eventually. Probably it'll like help serve as remnant. Also, for like if I ever do like a zombie outbreak, because zombies are something I am considering for a stop motion. Oh my goodness, a lot of things come down. So right now, May wave is neglected. I think it's the June wave. But, I mean, they only had like 3 sets. It was the Nitro Battle Pack, Darth Maul's Mech and Plo Koon's Microfighter, all of which were like cheap but still overpriced in their context. I got the Plo Koon's Jedi Starfighter. I might consider getting the Mech just because of that Darth Maul, because that would be a pretty useful figure for future plans. Spoilers, maybe. I think it's like 5 first battle pack was $20 and had the same number of pieces. Are we talking about like the new battle pack compared to? Are we talking about like the OG battle pack compared to the 327th battle pack, or the specialist battle pack? compared to the Night Trooper. I think you're talking about the Specialist. Yeah, $20, $23 just doesn't make any sense. Make droids fighting clones. Oh, they're not in the screen right now, but it's Waxer and Boyle who are shooting the droids. I mean, who else would be shooting the droids besides maybe Sullust and Resistance fighters? Yes, the Sullustans have Resistance fighters because my franchise. I don't know. I was gonna put in Sullust and Resistance fighters, and then Toaster also did it, and I was like, yeah, I definitely got to do it now. Hate the B2s and Republic Commando. Those things are hard. Those things are hard to beat. Will we see more of Commander Tracker in your videos? Yeah. I'm planning on redesigning Tracker's entire Legion. Tracker's gonna maintain the same appearance, but his entire battalion isn't, just because they didn't really have a design. And I've got an idea for their design, so I'm gonna do that. But yes, we will see Tracker eventually. Tracker's got like 2-3 episodes that he's gonna be in. Eventually, I'm going to try and refilm Yoda's Take Charge with the right Legion and the updated characters and all. Make a few updates to the story. I put the Yoda Takes Charge in Legends just because it just didn't really make much sense. I mean, it did make sense, but like with the character designs and all. So it's now in the Legends verse. Along with my only like phase 1 clone stop motion. Where do you get your custom troopers? These are just helmets from Clone Army Customs. It's really easy to do with Waxer and Boyle just because they have like standard clone heads and all that. Let me pull up a few other examples of. I'm pulling out my big character bin with all my named characters. You still use Stop Motion Studio? Yes, I do. I still use it. I'm trying to find a good figure for an example of what I do. Oh, I found every single 501st clone that I was looking for, except the 2 that I was looking for. Is this one? Yes. Like Tup here. Tup's just a custom Clone Army Customs helmet with standard legs and a standard torso. Same can be done with like Apo, and I actually did it with like Hardcase and Jesse and Kicks as well. It only looks good on like Tup and Napa though. What do you use for blaster effects? I use transparent Lego pieces. Should definitely recreate scenes. I'm not the commander. He's the commander. I feel like that'd be funny. I wanted to do it for this scene, but then I remembered that I did it in my 187th video. So I decided not to do the recreation because it's in the 187th part 3. I may recreate another like funny battle droid moment scene with like being a reference to the Clone Wars, but probably not for a little while longer. But I do plan on making like references to other funny battle droid stuff. Thought on my new stop motion, I have not seen it yet. What stop motion have you used? Just stop motion. Stop motion studio. Against the Jedi, I hate this job. Yep. What's your favorite stop motion YouTuber? Super Clone ZZZ Productions. Been my inspiration. For his, I've been watching him since his Commander Keller came out. That was like one of the last stop motions that ever got well over 1 million views like that. That was like stop motion of the year in terms of popularity. It's a great masterpiece. Wolfpack Part 2 came out. He's probably not going to do any more long animations, but it's been a honor to be a supporter of his for the last like 7-8 years. Yeah, that's my favorite. In terms of active one, it'd be Toaster. Toaster's like my favorite active one, just because he and I have been collabing for a good bit together, and we'll be collabing a bit more in future projects. We've basically been talking about each other's projects for the future and all that. And despite like knowing what the other animator is gonna do, it's like still exciting for each of us because there's still a lot that we don't know about. Your opinion on Triton Animations? Oh, he's fantastic. He does not get as much credit as he deserves. Like, I feel like with the work he puts in, he deserves a lot more views than what he gets. Because some videos that he makes for like a whole year, they don't get like the number of views that like some videos that I make within 2 weeks get. Ooh, I need to redo that shot. There we go. Will we see Luke Skywalker in future video? Definitely, especially during the times of like the New Republic. That's like a character that I want to dive into. Maybe give it more of like a Legends Luke style. Because sequel trilogy isn't canon to the CC verse. Actually, it probably is, but who knows? I'm gonna make it better. Lego wouldn't. Star Wars wouldn't make a good sequel trilogy, so I will. I've got a whole plan and everything. Where Thrawn is gonna be the new antagonist. Favorite Lego Star Wars set that you have? ATTE of 2022. Favorite Lego set that I ever got. First time I saw it on the shelves, I had gotten it simply because it was like released for like 6 months and it just never was on the shelves because everyone either bought it or the shipping was always taking too long because of where I lived. But as soon as I saw it on the shelves, I got it. Love your style message for so long. Now you actually gave me so much motivation. Thank you. Keep doing what you're doing. Can't wait for the Gunslinger to come out. I cannot wait. That is coming out tomorrow. Gunslinger Part 2. I mean, the Gunslinger coming out tomorrow. I'm back. You were gone? I'm kidding. Hello, Green Samurai Bricks. Welcome back. Taking too long. You're taking. Would you be a stormtrooper or clone trooper? Realistically, I'd be a stormtrooper just because I can't aim well with a gun or a blaster. So, realistically, a stormtrooper. I would really like to be cloned, but then the problem with being a clone is that everyone shares the same face as you. Everyone shares, like, it's hard to, like, be unique and all that. I guess you could do paint jobs, but if you were a clone in the Empire, ooh, that'd be really bad. Oh, ooh, that's really bad. Here we go, this way. Trying to just get this guy in the right angle. That is horrible. 212 medic name patch from the Sullust series. Same medic. I noticed that. I thought you just named it after mine, but it's patch is a good name for a medic just because of bandages. Yeah, I actually got a 212 medic hat helmet from Patch, but I actually think that I'm going to use the medic helmet for a different named clone, just because, like, it didn't really look well with Patch's torso and legs. Or I might just redesign Patch overall. Can you move the camera back, please? I would like to, but it would be in the way of my light. Also, I don't want to have too big of an angle because I also don't want to risk revealing my face. I think another YouTuber accidentally did something like that, so I'm trying my best not to do such. Did you see Marvel Zombies? I have not. I heard it's good. I've seen part of it where they try to make, where they make T'Challa go down the best way Black Panther could go down, sacrificing Thanos. I think that was a good way to honor Chadwick Boseman. So, that was the only part I saw. I guess everyone dies. If you could work with any animator, who would it be? Well, I really worked with the two that I wanted to work with, which is Jim Jam and Toaster. Those are the two that I've been wanting to collab with for a while now. I took the same photo twice. I was wondering why something was up. Yeah, Toaster and Jim Jam. I would love to collaborate with Jim Jam again, but like, I don't know how much longer he's gonna be animating. He and I were talking and all that. I don't know when he's gonna be stop animating, because like, people have different things in life that they do. Who knows? I don't. This bolt should technically hit Waxer right here, but it isn't going to. It's gonna miss him by hair. Oh, accidentally hit him. There we go. Uh, Toaster's here. What up? What Star Wars movie do you think is the worst? Rise of Skywalker. I will fight on that. That Rise of Skywalker is the worst. Who needs blessed away when we go? Toaster's here. Context Toaster. This is the, well, actually, I told you before the stream. This is the last scene of Waxer's mission. Basically, they're fighting for a command center. Gotta get some sticky tack to move him back. The Waxer. Waxer's mission. Which clone has the best tattoo? Jesse. There's like no other clone with better tattoos than Jesse. He's got the stinking Republic logo on it. I mean, if he somehow survived Clone Wars, I don't know what he would do during the Imperial era with a tattoo. Have you ever used fake Lego? Yes. Some of the pieces on my walls are actually fake Lego. Yeah. This is... some of the wall pieces here are fake Lego. Are you ever planning on animating Five Nights at Freddy's? No. Favorite clone captain is Keeley. That is a great captain. I might share the same opinion with you. Captain Keeley is probably the best captain. A lot of people are going to argue Rex, and I love Rex, but I think Keeley, if Keeley wasn't stranded by the Republic, I think he would have been just as good as Rex. Except he was with a general named I'm a Gonna Die. He was like, his name was literally I'm Gonna Die, so. How do you feel about the Summerway sets? Great sets, just ridiculously overpriced. Definitely waiting until Black Friday, except for maybe like the V19 and the Slave 1. Those are the only two sets that like actually decently priced. I'm planning on using the V19 for Phase 1 clone animation. Boyle's really just mowing down the droids. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get some Galactic Marines and 327th clones. Rather than just get... did I get any? No, I haven't gotten any of them yet. I'm thinking about getting one soon. But also, I want to order, like, custom clone parts. So, I'm kind of holding off on summer because of that. They're good. They're just overpriced. And I'm not willing to pay that price. A lot of droid casualties. And there's going to be, like, another half dozen coming in. It's like reinforcements. Just like how much he mowed down Senator Strand. Wait, what? Did I miss something? Oh, yeah. yeah. Boyle. Yeah, I was talking about Boyle. Yeah, Boyle loves to mow it down. I'm pretty sure he loves to do it even more after he lost his brother. Boyle now. Boyle after Waxer is gone. Definitely considering making an Umbara stop motion on the 2/12 perspective. That is definitely something that is in consideration. And I'm gonna be honest, that might actually be a thing, just because of how many people love the Umbara arc. Also, there's like this one line talking about how Krell and Tin are also assisting the campaign, so I kind of want to do one based off of like Master Sasey Tin's Legion, even though he's mainly a starfighter pilot. So it's like make a custom Legion and all. Yeah, that's like some just all ideas, and ideas are what keep me motivated. I don't work on one animation at a time because that's what makes me burn out so easily. I found myself always like, especially during the last year, the last 12 months, I haven't animated as much because I had been solely focusing on one project, like my Vader film. That took like 2.5 months, but it could have taken like a single month just because of how unmotivated I was. Oh, down Senator Strand. Yep, the Kenton Senator. Kenton. A lot of stuff about Kenton. The Kenton stories are great. There's Waxer and Boyle right here. Man, why did Waxer have to die? Like, come on. That's what I'm saying. That's the reason I hate Krell. It's the reason Waxer died. Fun fact for anyone who wasn't there on like the first stream, I was talking about Patch, my 212 medic in the Sullust series, was originally supposed to also die in that same confrontation. And like the lack of medical expertise is also why Waxer would end up dying out. But when I made the 212 part 1, I brought Patch in, and I completely forgot his plans for being killed off in the Umbara plans that I had. So Patch gets to live another day. Do you have any other hobbies besides stop motion? Not anymore. I used to play some sports, but then I like chose to stop motion over this because it's really time consuming for all of them. I play video games a little, but like I wouldn't consider it a hobby. I'm not a full-on gamer. I'm gonna redo this entire shot just because Waxer's gun is like vibrating too much for some reason. Fix that commander droid's arm. Which arm? What's wrong with the commander's arm? Am I like missing something? What am I missing with the commander droid's arm? It's not the wrong way. Cause like, yeah, it is in the wrong way because it's flat here on this side. What's wrong with the arm? Curved arm is upside down? Huh? Huh? Am I like uneducated in something? What do you mean the curved arm is upside down? I'm so confused. What? Ah, I see. I didn't even, huh? I didn't even notice that. I didn't even notice that there was like that little line there. Huh, I thought that was only, like, for the other arm. Ah, the curved, okay, there we go. You happy now? There we go, fixed. The part where the lines are supposed to be, at the, I see it now, I see it. I didn't know that there was a wrong direction for the other arm. He's not wrong? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's wrong, I'm just saying I didn't notice. Oh, what? The other guy's fitting. Yeah, okay. Transformers 2009, don't make this weird. Don't make this weird, Transformers. Horse. Yep. Waxer and Boyle are about to mow down the commander. And they're about to do what they need to do for to secure and to make this mission a success for going outside. I can't really see where the iPad is just because of how far it is for this animation, but it's now focused on the battles already. What's the worst arc in the Clone Wars? The second arc of Season 7 with the Latino spice smugglers. I gave no hesitation for that. How long has it taken you? For this scene right here, I've just been filming for the entire live stream. I've been working on this one for, I don't know how long. I would say this is taking me like a week to animate just because it's on the shorter side, and also like, well, the first scene I filmed was well over a week ago, but like I've been working on a multitude of other projects both this week and the last week. I'll go back to filming Wolfpack after this. When are we going to get face reveal? I don't know. I just know that 100K is going to be the max subscriber count to the face reveal. It'll probably be sooner, but who knows? I want to see how fast it'll grow after like 20K. If I ever get there. I probably will. Actually, I'm going to redo the shot because I'm going to have him get mowed down. Well, there was no point in fixing that commander's arm. Yeah, pretty much. Yo, what's up, Grogu? I guess you can notice it. Honestly, you're going to probably notice, if you're a hardcore fan like Buckethead here, you're probably going to notice midway through the shot. Through the, or who was it that corrected me? Oh, Transformer. Oh, I forgot about the like 1 second delay. Just making sure that my arm did not hit the Waxer and Boyle. Yep, this is their episode. It's technically titled Waxer's Mission, but like it's really just the two of them. I just wanted to give Waxer the title for this one just because we don't see enough of him. Clickbait! Not really, because Waxer technically is the main character for this one. But Boyle's just always there by his side, like brothers. There's like 3 times in this short video where he's like saying, right with your brother. Are you planning on doing a channel membership? That seems interesting. I don't know how many fans or subscribers would actually do something like this. And to be honest, I don't think whatever I would do would really be worth it for channel memberships. It would probably just be like videos released early by like either a couple of days or at most a week. But then there's like problems with stuff like that. I don't think I'm gonna do channel memberships just because I'm focused solely on kids, and kids aren't gonna really want to pay that sort of money if they know that some of the content is like exclusive and all. I don't know. Maybe if it's like, maybe if I get like a lot more subs for real. After Waxer died, Boyle went ghost mode. Oh yeah, Boyle ended up becoming ARC Trooper. I'm planning on, my Boyle episode is going to be on Kiros, where the Togruta colonists and like the Zygerian slave arc is like opens up. Basically, they're going to take the home of the colonists back from the last of the separatists, and that's where like Cody's like, you know what, you're going to be an ARC Trooper now. That's like where Boyle proves his worth. And Tink will also be in the episode. I'm debating on making Tink an ARC Trooper. Thoughts on Tink becoming an ARC Trooper? If you know Tink, you know Tink. I might actually consider making Tink like the second ARC Trooper, like how Echo is to Fives, or was to Fives. What clone from the Clone Wars do you think is the worst? Dogma. Dogma's the worst. Because, like, his tattoo, man, like, why is it not in the middle like it is on his helmet? Also, his name is literally literally foreshadowing him being dogmatistic. I think being an ARC Trooper would be fire. Oh, yeah. What do you mean? Dogma's the GOAT? Brother, no. I mean, he killed Krell, but, like, Bro did not know what he was doing. Dogma isn't the worst. He realized he was wrong in the end. I know he didn't, but like, okay, really it's not his character, it's just the tattoo that I have a problem with. Like, his helmet got it like right in the middle, but his tattoo did not. RMG toaster. Appo definitely is a bootlicker. Yeah, sure. I like Appo though. I don't know what it is about him, but I like him. Tup also has whack hair. Yeah. Tup is kind of weird. But actually, Tup's a good soldier as well. Because he and Dogma were both like the rookies in the Umbar arc, and Tup is the reason why Krell got captured. Anyone could have fired and killed Krell, but it was Tup who got him caught in the end. Oh, wait. Worst clone trooper? That unnamed clone in the 212th who charged at Pong Krell. What the heck was he thinking? Ah, yes, man with 2 double-bladed lightsabers is deflecting every single blast. Let me run up to him and maybe hit him. Brother, did you not see how that did not work with General Grievous? Still isn't just for killing his brother. Wait, who killed his brother? All the droids are dead. That is sad. There will be reinforcements. Do not worry. Gotta clear some of the droids out of the way. This is a problem when you have like too many corpses. Like, it's hard for the characters to move. Favorite Clone Wars arc? The Ryloth arc. Ryloth arc is my favorite arc. True, that guy was on some pretty stuff. Who was on some stuff? Wait, I gotta make sure that he's in the right. Okay. Moving. Boyle's over here. He's about to access a command center. Now I'm moving to the small clone mod. Nice. The clone who charged from Crowley. Favorite is Umbar arc. That is a good arc. Umbar is like either my second or third favorite arc. Siege of Mandalore is like the equal tie with it. I'm gonna make sure not to hit any of these dead clankers. Mandalore is amazing. Yes, it is. I love it. I might end up going back to it, considering that they're gonna make a Super Commando and 332nd Battle Pack. Maybe make like a whole different anthology series focused on Vaughn and Archie and what happens to them. And well, I mean, we all know what happens to Vaughn, but like Archie is kind of like Vaughn's second in command, and we didn't see enough of Jesse in the Siege of Mandalore, so maybe see him as well. Underrated arc is the Malevolence. Oh, is that even considered an arc? Well, that's definitely a good arc. I love the Malevolence episodes. Anyone cried during End of Clone Wars? I did. I almost did, but that was like after I had like watched every single episode in like the order Disney Plus has them in, not like chronological, just the order that they were all placed in. Is official news clanker is an actual? There's no way that that's an actual swear word. Can it like not be? Because I've been saying this before it was a swear word. Man, I guess I know what it's like to have a word that you say often become a swear word. Because I guess I gotta stop saying it. Gotta call him a tin can now. They said they canceled the word or something. Oh, come on, man. That's boring. CC, do you have the MTT? No, I don't. That is a set that I do want to get, though. Probably going to wait until, like, Black Friday or Christmas to get it. But that is definitely a set that is on my wish list, because that is the only, like, Separatist tank vehicle that we've gotten in, like, 5 years. 5 years. Probably start filming my big project tonight. Have you not started? Clone Wars say clankers all the time. Yeah. I'm not sure if anyone has asked you, but what do you think of the new Commander droids on the new MTT? A lot of people for some reason are saying that it's not accurate. It isn't accurate to the show, but it's accurate to like Battlefront, especially like when you look at it on Felocia, it looks more gray than brown. I personally love the new gray design. I love the new Commander droids. I guess I have like enough brown ones to like not need it. Like it's always good. Yeah, see, I like the gray ones too. Pretty nice. So like I now have like a couple of, well, I don't have the new one yet, but when I do, I'll have at least 3 of each. And commando droids are not that expensive. You can easily get some on Bricklink, or I think some fake Lego ones are also pretty good. Bro, I just got Django Slave 1 today, and it's the size of my head. Man, that's rough, buddy. The box seems pretty big, though. Like, when I saw it on shelves, I was like, holy, that is big in terms of the box, because I have the Django Slave 1 from 2021, and that wasn't very big. What did you guys know about what? Lockderd? What? Toaster, did you have a stroke or something? Lockderd. Who? I don't. Is that. What? I'm gonna just move this battle droid back a stud, because no one's gonna really notice except everyone here who's on the live stream, and then it's gonna be the shot of Waxer making contact with his outside squad. Actually, no, I'm gonna do it like right here. I'm gonna do it right here, actually. And move this one back. He's from Meridian Arc. What? Fire the cannon that kills all life but leave. Oh! That's it? Oh, okay. Man, I'm like not up to date on my Star Wars info. I mean, this is like older stuff. I mean, to be honest, I kind of stopped trying to figure out everything in Star Wars after the sequels came out and then all the shows, because way too much was going on. Just been focusing too much on the Clone Wars. I guess I can move this one back. Oh, actually, no, I'm going to keep him there. Seriously, who's your favorite 501st Trooper? Jesse. The reason I always, like, am sad about the season finale is because Jesse was, like, so close to making it, and he just didn't. Toaster dropping even more leaks? Oh, yeah. Wait, what? Important for your next what? Wait, who is Lochter? I need to look him up. Ah, yes. I was thinking of the guy from the Clone Wars movie for some reason on Christophsis. What do you think is the best Star Wars show movie ever? Best movie, Rogue One. Yeah. I know who Lockderd is. I just, for some reason, I thought he was the guy from the Clone Wars movie. Who was I thinking of? I was thinking of I don't even know how to type it. Horm Loathsome. I was thinking of this guy, who I've just typed on the chat. You guys are probably like confused for like 10 seconds because it's like all like delayed by 10 seconds. New Mandalorian and Grogu movie gonna be fire. I have hopes for it, but like it looks like it's just Mandalorian season 4. Hang on, I'm just planning the shot, making sure everything's on camera, the angle. Yep. I was thinking of Loathsome. Yeah, the trailer's cool. It is sort of cool. Bro, whoever edited the Star Wars Visions Season 3 trailer needs a raise. That trailer was insane. Like, I like the Visions Season 3 trailer more than the Mandalorian and Grogu. That was more insane. Shout out to random servers villains from Clone Wars only in one episode with random names. Yep. They always need like a return and all that. Wait. If Warp Third is coming in, is he going to use his defoliator cannon? Is that why? Uh-huh. Can't wait for Coruscant Guard premiere. Yep, that guy's coming in tomorrow. Bro, Toaster, that was supposed to be a... Actually, it kind of was given up when... Because I always give credit to the voice actors at the bottom of the description. So yeah, Toaster is a voice actor in this. In the Coruscant Guard. Will you get a custom Commander Doom and Doom Troopers in the future vid? Yes. Commander Doom is definitely a must make for this channel. I'm thinking of waiting until Doomsday. Like when it'll be 2026, so it'll be a bit later. But like Commander Doom, I plan on giving him like a standalone episode with like him and his Legion. But I'm waiting for like the Doomsday trailer to be released before I do that. CC, are you in that one? Am I in that one? Yeah, you have one line as the guard guy, yeah. Can't spoil too much, but yeah. I guess I can move this camera here just so that you guys can see. I doom you 3 that what? Sent you an email. Oh yes, Toaster being in a... Yeah, boy. Star Wars community is coming together. Just sent in voice lines for 2 other smaller YouTubers. Well, I actually don't know how small one of them is, but I sent lines for Lego Kid, and I sent lines for one other YouTuber today. So I've been voice acting for some others. Caught me both in free time, so yeah. Alright, that is segment 2 of this scene. Basically, there's like 3 segments, because like it's like cutting back and forth to one scene and the other. So yeah. Yeah, Starbreak, I'd also voice. I already voiced for you like once already, so it was fun. Wait, Starbreak, have you ever voiced in mine? I don't think I've ever asked you to voice for me. I'm gonna see if you want to do that. If you want to do that, I can make that happen. No, I haven't, but I would love to. Oh, yeah. I definitely got a role that you could do. I got a role, not in this one, not in the Coruscant Guard, because the Coruscant Guard has been completely edited. I got a role in Wolfpack. My Wolfpack episode could use a voice actor for the main antagonist. I'll send you some details about that. Yeah. taking 2 photos because I'm doing what I don't even remember what this is called. I think it's like called a cross cut, where you go from one shot back to the other. I'm really excited to get back into YouTube. Haven't had proper time for 3 years. Wow. Stop. Ooh, interesting. Wow, it's great to have you back, Zilla. Hopefully you can make some animations as well for the next couple of months. Oh no, I made an oopsie. I hit a dead battle droid. Don't worry, I fixed it. What's up, Cade? Ooh, hang on. Gotta charge my computador. How much battery is my phone on? My phone's on some good battery. I can't check my iPad battery because it'll like alter the film. But I'm pretty sure I'm good. If my phone's good, I'm good. I reached 50 subs. Congratulations. That is an accomplishment right there. That is an accomplishment. I hope that you can get many more subs along the way. 50 units with 1 million. Yo, remember watching your videos a few years ago. Glad you're back. Have I seen? Oh wait, have I seen it? Oh wait, I've seen your popular Lego Star Wars Sith Troopers. I remember seeing that like upon release. Yeah, I remember seeing that your Lego Star Wars Sith Troopers because I really did love the Sith Trooper battle back then. Yeah, I changed my name. I figured that because I didn't recognize the name, but I saw that. I saw your Sith Troopers video. Yeah, hopefully new Star Wars content creators can begin while others return. This is like the big revival for stop motion because Star Wars community is somewhat lacking, but it is definitely far from being dead. Are we ever going to find out how Boyle was promoted to ARC Trooper? I actually plan on writing a story. Well, actually, I have written a story for that. My Boyle story is actually going to be off of that. It's called, well, it's actually called Mission on Kyros. And basically, Boyle is completing a very ridiculous task, and he somehow succeeds with his squad and all, and that's when he becomes an ARC Trooper. Yeah, Boyle is going to get promoted to ARC Trooper. Along with Tink, maybe. If you guys don't know who Tink is my ARC Trooper in the 212 series. The reason a lot of people are excited about whenever they hear Tink is because I was like saying, what do you guys think I should name this guy in my Discord server? But I accidentally typed Tink instead of Think. And so I was like, ain't no way I'm going to name him after a typo. And I named him after a typo. Oh, you're thinking of talking about that. Well, I can definitely like hold that off. Because like, we're kind of in the same timeline. But I'll definitely like hold off. Original stop motion too. Like original trilogy? Or like stuff. I don't know. Yeah, it's like okay, moving in, getting into the right frame. Gotta find here we go, right frame. Moving this way and this way. Okay, that moving. Nothing. I'll make original story stuff. What frame rate do you use? 15. Do you buy GCC minifigs? Eventually I will, but not yet. I was trying to make your films fit into me and Toucher timeline. Oh, that's awesome. Dude, I'll put them in the timeline. I will put those animations into the timeline. Others have been wanting to make a series about characters that I've made in like other stop motions, like just simple small clones. Dude, I will put those videos in the timeline if you want. Because those can definitely fit. We can definitely work that out. Remember PK? Oh my goodness. If you guys don't know, PK is a guy who was in our Discord server, and he was basically spamming all these messages. It was like way too much pinging and also like very inappropriate messages. And the reason why my Discord server has like so much security and all that is because of PK and all that. We haven't had a PK attack in a while, but yeah. Sergeant Ross is strangely popular for having one name drop in one line. Oh yeah. Well, Sergeant Ross is also pretty easy to make. So is Archie. I'm surprised no one's actually used Archie in a video. I mean, I don't expect people to like use my characters that much, but Archie is like an easily makeable character. He came back with like 10 different. Oh yeah, Grogu knows about it. He was there. Roger definitely knows about PK as well. What do you do besides stop motion? Are you talking to me? Well, I do school. I'm a college student right now, so I do a lot of schoolwork. I've actually gotten back into reading, like books. Reading Agatha Christie. I only read her Death on the Nile, and apparently Murder on the Orient Express is like her most famous one. So I'm reading that one right now. No spoilers, please. No spoilers, please, on the chat. Finish my mock. I wish I could show you. That's awesome. I believe I saw a small channel who named his channel after Ross. That is awesome. That is funny. I like that. His sig fig was Ross. Ross is an easy character to create. Hollow Knight fan read. Oh, okay. Sorry, on this one for sure. You had to do something for that? Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. You play any sport? I used to play. A lot of people thought I was a basketball player, but I was actually a volleyball player. They're like, "Do you play basketball?" And I'm like, "Nope, volleyball." And they're like, "Oh, that makes sense because I'm actually 6'4". Believe it or not, I'm 6'4". But volleyball made a lot of sense as well. My roommate is like blasting some sort of video in the facilities, so I don't exactly know why, but oh well. I'm gonna take this, put it here. I'm gonna regret that for some reason. But I'm just gonna put that right there. We are now getting into the reinforcements, the enemy reinforcements coming in. Darth Plagueis novel. I might read that. I'm a tennis player. Yeah. Tennis is chill. Tennis is pretty good. I like tennis. Well, sort of. It's very similar compared to like volleyball and all. Ball being transported across the net. These are the reinforcements. If people aren't aware, back when I filmed the Sullust series in 2024, I had the Kashyyyk battle droids as like Sullust battle droids. So they're making a return. Because why not? I love green battle droids. I might end up taking one of those supers out. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna. Piece of advice for like anyone who's got like loose battle droids, you can always just replace the bad battle droids with good ones. So like this one has a loose leg connection. So I'm just going to replace it with one with a good leg connection. Track is good. I used to do track. I did track for like a year, but I kind of got bored of it because it was running in a circle. I used to do cross country, but then our school gave up on our school didn't have the cross country team anymore. So I stopped doing sports after all that. Battle droids a dime a dozen. Dude, for real. I love battle droids though. They're awesome. Just gonna make sure that all the droids are like secured in their standing position. Time to show how I make a goofy droid walk cycle. Just gonna make sure that the screen is in focus as I animate this. How long have I been in? Okay. Holy. I was a sprinter, I was decent, got injured every year, so I stopped. I was long distance. I did like the 3 and the 5Ks for my team. Never won a medal, but like points were a bit of a build up for all that. I was always in like the middle, so I scored a few points for my team just because I was not dead last. First frame and I already hit a super battle droid. Favorite Jedi? Qui-Gon Jinn. Either Qui-Gon Jinn or Plo Koon. Why do you hate this other battle droid? Okay, I'm just gonna redo the shot. Best pod racer? Anakin. Bro won, the only pod race I ever watched. Oh, well. Was Tech a pod racer? Was that also pod racing in the Tech episode? Oh, wait. Forgot about Ben. Of course, Ben. Will you make a 91st film? That is definitely something on the table. 91st is always... The 91st is a Legion that is easy to recreate, which is symbol helmets from Clone Army Customs. They finally restocked on the Neo helmet, so definitely considering a 91st stop motion. Ben Quadrinos is good. Favorite Clone Legion? The 327th. I like how... Yeah, there we go. Galactic Marines. Oh, yeah. Galactic Marines are awesome. I just like the 327th more just because of... they were my first ever, Battlefront Legion I unlocked in Battlefront 2. And that was, a free gift thing. And so I, rocked Galactic Marines for, the first 3 years of playing before I got the Rise of Skywalker DLC and unlocked every single skin. That's why I was, so sad about the 327th Battle Pack being so expensive. But, I'm gonna get it eventually. 327 after probably making so much wrong. Oh, yeah, definitely. What do you think about this new stop motion? Talking about the one I'm working on. I'm hoping it's on the shorter side. I said that about my Rebels film. I said that about a few films and they ended up being longer. I kind of got 2 battle packs. I don't blame you. I plan on getting 2. Which one is the coolest armor design? Doom's Legion. Have I seen Netflix show Wednesday? I have not. Gonna want us again go with the Galactic Marines. Oh yeah, for sure. You got 10 of them now. So go with the Galactic Marines. They are goated. Besides their Jedi General. I don't like their General. Yeah, Mundi's one of the worst. What clone pilot for the Clone Wars is your favorite? What clone pilot that you think is the worst? Best clone pilot? Broadside. I love Broadside. we did not see enough of Broadside. And if I ever have clone pilots, Broadside's going to be up there. In terms of the worst, I don't know. Matchstick kind of died, and he was a bit cocky, but I love Matchstick still. I don't think there's a clone pilot that I don't like. Maybe Oddball, because he was chasing Ahsoka, but he was really following orders. So I really don't know. There's not really any bad clone pilots, just Oddball was like willing to blast Ahsoka. That's Oddball. He's always on target, that is for sure. Warthog is goated. See, here's the problem. There aren't any bad pilots. Like, if Oddball is my least favorite, that means they're all good, because I like Oddball. Hawk is good, Warthog's good. I just like Broadside the most. Axe is kind of gay. I mean, yeah, Axe was great, but he was only in one episode. Apparently there's a clone pilot called Kickback in Axe's squad, and he was like one of the only 2 survivors from the attack. But, oh well. I don't think I'm gonna finish filming the scene on stream, just because I think I'm only gonna be here for like at most another 20 minutes live, just because I don't like being live for more than 2 hours. I don't know, just the thing that I'm gonna say. I felt we didn't see enough of pilots, at least my favorite. Yeah, we didn't see enough clone pilots. We needed like more episodes like the Malevolence, where it's just like purely space battle. That was something that Clone Wars Season 1 did right. I do like Broadside though. He was there for Malevolence, he was there for the Battle of Camino. I think he was there for like another battle as well. But like, I can't remember. You going to be in VC after this? No, I'm not. Least favorite clone? I already said it was Dogma, but also Fox is pretty bad. Fox and Dogma are like my least favorites. Oddball was in Revenge of the Sith. Yep, I take Grievous as one of the greatest Star Wars villains. I will fight for that. Jag is... Oh, I forgot about Jag. Yeah, Jag is the worst because he killed Plo. I really forgot about Jag. Yeah, Jag is definitely the worst pilot. Killing my boy Plo like that. My favorite Jedi. How did I not even think about it? He's the darn fool that shot him. It was Chippy had no choice. Well, yeah, but like, still. Look, you got, when it comes to clone pilots, you just gotta find a legitimate reason to hate them. And it's hard because they're all good. I gotta straighten the blast out a bit. Favorite clone is Echo? That is great. That is a good clone. Taking me feels like he would kind of be a self-absorbed jerk. Yeah. He could be either that or the complete opposite. I don't even have Jag yet, because I don't have the ARC 170. The V19 and the ARC 170 are definitely my, like, sets that I want to get on the wish list. I need to get the ARC 170. New video? Oh, yeah. Toaster's new video was peak. You can't wait to see I can't wait to see what Toaster's new project that he's really excited about. Can't wait to see him start that. If it's as good as he says it is, it's gonna be peak. CC, you should make a tutorial. Yeah, I probably should eventually. Should get the Arc 170's banger? Oh yeah, for sure. Favorite coin, definitely 5s. Give him a hair and comment, yeah. B19's kind of small. Honestly, I think it's more accurately sized compared to like the OG one. How long is the stream been going? Stream's been going for an hour 53 minutes. Oh no. What? I don't know why it says. Yeah, hour 53 minutes. Moving the camera to them. Alright. I have no problem with modding my Legos. In fact, I like it a lot. Oh yeah, modding's great. What set did I mod? I modded one of my sets. I can't even remember. No, the glares yet. I modded my Obi-Wan Starfighter. That's oh, interesting. I didn't know there were mods for that set. Nope, gotta move it there because that's the only way you can. Over there. Created the mod I added. Oh, nice. My roommate is very loud. Creativity in modding is very good. Yeah, a lot of people aren't creative nowadays. They just want to get sets and don't want to build stuff on their own. Me included. I mean, I didn't bring as much Lego to my college dorm because of the limitations in my small area, but I managed nonetheless. In the Discord server after the live, yeah. The stream's gonna probably close in like 10 minutes. I've been at this for a little while. What time is it? It is 9 o'clock. And then we're going to a oil shot. Go Boyle's shooting his blaster. Just mowing it down. He's always likes to mow down his enemies. We'll continue to 187. Oh yeah, for sure. 187th Part 4 is under pause because of all the other projects. I also would like to purchase parts to like upgrade my figures, just to like give them a bit more of a unique design rather than just a comma and a backpack. So yeah, they're definitely coming back, and yeah, white whale shit. I mean, white whale set. What does that mean? What does a white whale set mean? Talking about like nostalgia set or what? Talking about like sets that change careers, or what's a white whale set? Are you gonna keep doing live streams? Yes. Probably like every weekend, once or twice, during any sort of filming session. What's a white whale set? Say you don't own, but you want the most. Oh, 2020 AT-AT. The 2020 AT-AT is the white whale set that I want the most. 2020 AT-AT missed out on that great set. Well, I wish I had gotten it. I could have gotten it, but I got like other sets like Clone Wars and all. What I know, also can't wait for it to tomorrow. Yep. In like 12 hours from now, it is streaming. So be there for that in 12 hours. I will be at the live stream. I mean, not the live stream, the premiere. I took the same photo twice for some reason. I think my white whale is 2015 Turbo Tank. Oh yeah. I wish I got a UCS AT-AT, such the perfect set. Yeah. Favorite game that doesn't have to be Star Wars. Well, my favorite game is Battlefront 2, Star Wars. Favorite non-Star Wars game is probably Minecraft. So, yeah, favorite non-Star Wars game is Minecraft. Also like Destiny 2. Bro, it is like loud. I hear stomping above me, and there's also my roommate playing loud music in the bathroom. You know what? I'll make Boyle take another shot just because he can mow him down. No, he contacted me through email, not Discord. Jedi Survivor such a banger. I haven't actually played Jedi Survivor. I've played Fallen Order, but not Survivor. I need to play Survivor when I have the chance. It's just that like I don't have a gaming console right now because me and my brother shared an Xbox, and he plays it more than me because I do this more. So when I left, obviously I didn't take it. Might get a PC eventually. I don't know. To play games, and I would love to partake in like those Minecraft social experiments where it's like 1,000 players have civilization and all that. That just seems so fun to be a part of. But who knows? That might be a thing, that might not be. Favorite stop motion I've made? Favorite stop motion I made is probably Airborne Infiltration. Definitely one of my favorites. Airborne Infiltration is probably my favorite. Another one of my favorites is the Vader film. I love that film. It took a while, but it was worth it. There was like one tiny flaw in 187th Part 3, but that's also one of my favorites. Yeah, I really like Clone Rebellion series. Oh, that was great, yeah. Gliding Marine stop motion was good. Yeah, my favorite toaster video is probably the Arc Trooper one with Boyle. Either that or the Cad Bane one. The Cad Bane mission with the Galactic Marines in 212 was awesome. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be the last shot that I work on before I close the stream. Battle of Magito, Caesar Kinton, Battle of Crate 5, the Showdown. Those were, ooh, I love the Showdown. The Showdown is my favorite Battle of the Crate episode. I love the Showdown. Yeah, Showdown is definitely favorite episode for Battle of the Crate. I need to make an original trilogy series, but I really got way too much Clone Wars. made a really cool custom droid ball bag. My cousin straight up mine. Haven't eaten. I don't know. What? What kind of toys? Like Hot Wheels? Hot toys like Hot Wheels? What? Or Black Series? Ooh, I have a Black Series K2 and Cassian. I didn't bring them with me, but I have K2 and Cassian at Black Series from like Rogue One. Well, like when the movie first came out. Worst Lego theme of all time? I don't know. Dreams? I don't know. Is Dreams good? I've never seen Dreams. Chima's the best. Well, tied with Ninjago. I don't know why they canceled Chima. Chima was so good. I really don't know what their worst theme is. But Chima was the best. Ooh. Nope, not like that. There. Dreams kind of bad. Ninjago peak, yeah. Have you made any custom droids? I made a custom tactical droid that was inspired by the Toaster Productions one. Well, yeah, inspired by the Toaster Productions. I feel like I've made another custom droid and I just can't remember. I made a custom security droid, but I've never used it in a video. I might end up using it for like New Republic era. Because I have a special design for the New Republic troopers. Well, actually, it's inspired by like this Instagram mock series that like some guys been making these huge mocks like with New Republic stuff and all that. It's not stop motion, but it's like the mocks that tell stories and all that. And I'm kind of like using that design for my New Republic troopers, where it's like the Rebel Fleet Trooper helmet, Snow Trooper torso, and the 501st Clone Trooper legs. So yeah. Who's my favorite clone? Favorite clone is, who did I say? Doom. Commander Doom. Definitely gonna make a animation with Doom after the Doomsday trailer is released. How much more time? I'm gonna spend like 5 minutes on this. Yeah, 5 minutes before the stream closes. Mine's Wolf? Oh yeah. Wolf is awesome. I got a Lego Wolf for my Wolfpack series. This is Wolfie for the Wolfpack. Favorite Ninjago season? Oh, definitely Possession. Possession is my favorite Ninjago season. So my top 3 are Possession, Tournament of Elements, and then this is a hot take, but my number 3 is actually Master on the Mountain. The one season that we get with Cole. Cole's one and only season. It only took us like too long to get a Cole season. Tournament of Elements really. Hunted was really good, but Possession is my favorite. So many memories. Right now it's the same time where I am as well. We're in the same time zone apparently. Oh no! Okay. Dropped it. Hit another droid while doing this. No, I hit that battle droid way too hard. Okay, Kirby Moore's death was really sad. Oh yeah, that was really sad. I'll probably have a GCC's the Wasted Outline doesn't last. Don't last, but it's a nitpick. Hunted, yeah, that one's awesome. Hunted is a good season. I like Hunted. Definitely a top 5 for me, probably. Hunted's probably my number 5 on the list. Number 4 is Skybound. I'm moving way too many clankers. Did I hit the same bat? No, I didn't, but not really. New Ninjago seasons, Colin, Zane are now side characters. I know, it's so sad because I love Zane. Zane is my favorite. Zane is the most relatable in my opinion. Zane actually kind of, part 1 of season 3 was like his season. Alright, this is going to be the last part of animation before I close off the stream. So, got any last questions? Submit them now. What's the first LEGO Star Wars set you guys remember getting? Well, I mean, I already stated in the stream, my first ever LEGO set that I ever got for LEGO Star Wars was the 2012 Droid Escape Pod. Making a little fun in the animation where the super battle droid is hitting this droid forward so that he can... Yeah, the super battle droid keeps getting hit though. Gotta put him in his place. Yep. Set a Commando battle pack. That's a good set. Hellfire droid with the clone lieutenant, also a great set. First LEGO set I remember was some construction set. Yeah. Republic set of Commando set is actually pretty underrated. It's a battle pack that I kind of won actually. Move the sticky tack here. Yeah. New Turbo Tank hate is pretty forced, not gonna lie. Well, I think the reason why it's forced is just because it's overpriced. I don't think it's like a bad set. I just think it's an overpriced set. And like LEGO can't be charging it. Charging what they're charging. So like, it's bad for different things. Smaller sets are better. Yeah, that's what I do like the downscaled sets just because they can fit into the frame easier. Like people are like, "Oh no, I don't like downscaled," and I'm like, "I'm fine. It'll fit in the frame now. I can fit my tanks. I can fit my starships if they're all downscaled." Oh wait, no, I wanted to go the other way. Hot take, firstly order and STs are first order at ATS. First order ATST is overhated. No, it ain't. That was like, why? Why would you buy a set like that? Like, it made no sense to get that. Like, I'm sorry, did you not? If you really wanted Captain Phasma, did you not have that opportunity for like the first order transport? Like, that's the only right set to get Captain Phasma. If you really wanted Captain Phasma. Alright. Well, thus concludes the filming session live stream. I'm not done with it yet. I am almost finished. However, I'm going to finish off the stream just because I feel like I've been streaming a bit too much and I'm like close to this. And the questions are awesome, but like, yeah. Alright, so thank you guys for all coming. I'm about to close the chat. See you guys later.